Hello everyone and welcome back to Simple Planes. My god, this thing is loud. I'm all the way out here just to not damage you guys' ears. So let's go. Actually, I don't even know if this thing can take off. However, I'm hoping because I do see some action happening here in the back once I... okay, pull up. This is not gonna work. I have a feeling this is not gonna work. Okay, how about the roll though? At least we can check if it's able to roll. And it is, I mean, without a doubt. However, I cannot seem to make it fly. And I don't know what the problem is. I'm just gonna be trying this again because of course I'm gonna be trying it again. Why not? So here we go. And I'm pulling up like right away. So maybe I shouldn't do that actually. I'm just gonna try to make it completely still. And I just noticed we don't have a horizontal stabilizer. Maybe that's actually these things, like the gray things. So here we go! Still not going up. We're actually losing altitude quite tremendously. So yeah, this one, it can definitely roll, but no loop for this. I'm gonna try one last time without abrupting the path of this thing to go in. So here we go, and it's already at 400 miles per hour, already almost 500. So this one is speedy, but I don't know if it is stunty. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. And nope. My god, guys, this one is huge. This one is seriously huge. I'm gonna put it on the ground in just a second just to show you guys how big it is, but I want to see if it is truly stunty. The pitch is very slow simply because the plane is so big, but hey, no excuse. And it's actually having it's having so hard of a time to pull up that it's going below the true stuntiness limit. I'm sorry, but I don't think this is truly stunty. I don't want to deem it just unstunty yet, but hey, still. Alright, so we're now pulling up. We're sort of 10% done with the loop. We are not gaining that much speed, but we definitely are gaining some altitude here. I think this is about to turn around any second. I mean, the engines here, they are really powerful, and I'm actually kind of surprised that we're still going up. Just maybe this is truly stunty, because we're still gaining speed, even though it should be physically impossible. We're at 12,000 feet in altitude. This is crazy. Alright, so it's about to stabilize itself as it is coming down to do the second half of the loop. This is amazing here, and I don't know why, but I can't put in that landing gear there. So yeah, that's just where that is, really. So here we go. I am kind of worried that we're gonna crash into the island or the water just because of all the time it took to initially start the loop. My god, I can't believe it's maybe actually gonna be done. I mean, I'm still kind of worried because we may be able to crash into the water pretty soon. I don't want to do that though, so let's pull it up. Another little thing is that when we're stabilizing ourselves from the actual loop, like right here, then I cannot turn off the engines to help the vehicle. Like, all of these true stuntiness things, they have to be at 100% speed within the strict height. Okay guys, you know what? We are slowly losing altitude, but it looks to me that we're pulling up, and that would be the first part of the test completely done. That is amazing right there. So let's just bring it down a little bit more, maybe not that much. Maybe not that much, a little bit higher. I'm kind of worried that you're almost at 300 feet. Please pull up, please pull up. Please don't land in the water. Please don't land in the water. Slow maneuvering, but it definitely is an awesome plane here. So we are almost within the 1,000 feet, and there we go. Let's try and roll. This is going horribly already. I can see it just crashing. Come on, buddy, you can do this. Again, I cannot correct it in any way, so I can't pitch it up and down. Yeah, this is a sad ending to an otherwise really beautiful story. I'm sorry. And next one up today is this. Oh, please take off. I'm actually kind of worried that I'm gonna scrape the tail onto the ground, but there we go. That is better. So landing gear in. Nothing is happening. Okay, so the landing gear just doesn't want to come in because, well, that's just put on there like that. So here we go. That's the roll first, I guess, because we're still within the strict height. There we go. And we have done one turn, so now I can pull it up again. That's amazing. So get to the 1,000 feet. It's actually very crooked in terms of the flight path. But you know what? Let's see how it goes, because, again, I cannot correct it once we do the loop. So here we go. Let's go downwards, and once again, not alter the speed in any way, or at least the amount of power to the actual vehicle. So here we go. Please pull up before you hit the ground, before you hit it. Yes, amazing. All right, so I'm just going into the chase view here because there is only the landing left. And what better way to keep control of the camera than to actually do this with the chase view? However, I also have really bad experience with it, and I feel like I could get better. So here we go. And I don't think that the engines are actually slowing down, but you know what? I'm going to go for it here. So let's see how this goes. So we're coming in way too hot. Doesn't matter, we've done that before and kind of not really at all survived. And we are also very straight horizontally. Oh, okay, this is bad. Whoa, drifting. Whoa, Tokyo drift like crazy. Please don't explode after all this. Please don't explode. Oh, thank God. And here's the next one. That was kind of an abrupt landing before, but hey, this one is really, really speedy, and I'm thinking it may also be truly stunty. All I gotta do, whoa, is get the correct camera view. There we go. My God, over 1,000 miles per hour, and it's kind of, I mean, it looks like a passenger plane, so I would assume that is what it is. So let's see here. Let's go down under the 1100 or 1200. What the hell is that? That's another island. Yeah, that's true. They actually did put in other islands here. So let's see if that is something that I can get to and land on, or maybe if it's just a small thing like a decoration or something. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think that is just a decoration, but there is the other island over there that I was at before. That's basically the starting island. So nope, it doesn't look like to me that there's anything here that we can land on. Still though, it's pretty cool to have small islands just as decoration. Okay, so I'm keeping a very steady track of the vehicle. There we go, so 1200. I just kind of want to dip below that. There we go. That was actually 199. Holy shit, this is a really, really fast loop. Okay, and I also forgot to retract the landing gear. I should probably do that as well. And honestly, I could not imagine that this thing would have any other problems with the roll. All I got to do is get to the altitude, which is kind of a problem. But hey, here we go. So just a little bit further down. And there we go. We can now start to roll, do one full rotation, and pull up. There we go. Not completely full rotation, but still really good. And I believe that is another island over there. Yeah, so that's the other islands over here, which is pretty cool. I've also heard that there's 2 new, bigger islands that you can actually land on. But if you want to use some of the bigger islands, you actually have to find those, and that is not the one back there. That's just... what's with the lag? Okay, there we go. We are now back. And is that... Oh my God, that's another island! I got it! I found the new island! Oh my God, I've done it. I've actually discovered it. Oh, what's happening? Why are we at 3... Whoa, shit! Whoa. Hang on a second. What's happening there? Why are we crashing? I was at 3,000 miles per hour. What the hell was going on? So yeah, here it is, guys. This is the desert island, and here is the takeoff, or the runway in a way. So it's a pretty cool little island, actually, and it's really, really big compared to some of the others. At least that's what I'm thinking. So... does the sand actually do anything in terms of the friction, or are we just able to take off directly? Yes, we are! And Pharaoh's Garden. I don't know if that's down there. It's kind of a weird garden. And then we have the windmill farm. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm actually going to try to go down there just a little bit. Not too much, though. There we go. Yep, location discovered, windmill farm. And this one here is a little bit different. This is a bomb, and I thought, what better way to defuse a bomb in the middle of a desert instead of actually in the middle of civilization, which is also why we're all the way out here instead of close to the civilization over there. So throttle to 100%, I know that much, and all we gotta do is basically enter a 4-digit code. However, okay, yeah, already failed it. I'll just try this again. So why is that there? Hey, okay, crap. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. That helps me tremendously. All right, so how about the next one there? There we go. Okay, so that's one, and then there's, oh crap. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, deactivate that. Can I still use it? Oh, fuck. No, I couldn't. So 3 is the first number. I know that much. How about 6? Okay, that's the other one. Then it would only be fitting if it was 9. Okay, that's not 9 because we can only use action groups 1 through 7. So 1 maybe? Oh, yes, that's 1. Okay, so 3, 6, 1. And what else? 4. Oh, shit. No. All right, so 3, 6, and 1 is the combination so far. However, let's say that this is the last life that I had. Like, the last life of all. This is the last chance to save all of humanity, or at least my own skin here. So 3, 6, 1, and I don't know if I can use the same digit twice, but I'm gonna try not. So 5. Oh, I did it! Thank you so much. I don't know why that is such a relief. I mean, still, it's a digital bomb. Okay, bomb defused, so now the Air Force is coming in to do the rest of the job. And basically, the rest of the job is a loop and a roll. That's it. Also, someone asked me to maybe do a 3rd part to the actual true stuntiness test. So you guys are gonna have to help me on that because I'm kind of out of ideas. But it has to be something kind of general that most planes would be able to do. So it's not like 10 loops after each other and then you gotta make a butterfly pattern or whatever. Not something like that, just something simple that all planes or most of the planes can do. All right, we are so close. Yes, there we go. We are now within the perimeter of actually doing this here loop, so let's do that. And it's still kind of wonky, as you can see right here. It's not completely stable horizontally. However, I feel like it doesn't really have too much of a problem doing the loop, and I didn't help it along the way. And 1,000 feet again, so the roll, yeah, oh god, the roll is gonna be a different story here. I'm not too sure this is gonna work. I think it's just gonna fall into the water like a spear, like that. Yeah, exactly. gliding right into the water, never to be seen again. Alright, so I'm actually going to see if I can land this thing here. So landing gear out, and I am hoping it's possible, but then again, we're in a desert, there's a lot of mountains, so the terrain and stuff may actually be a little bit more bumpy than what you might want for this here landing. But let's try this out either way. We're at 0% speed, and I feel like we're just basically going to smash into the ground, but maybe I can actually pull it up just a little bit, just enough. Oh, thank you. Something fell off. And the snout of it is basically just scraping onto the ground. Okay, and over the hill we go. But still, really amazing creation. And next up we have this. And the creator said that it may be really heavy, but it actually flies incredibly smooth compared to the weight here. So let's see. And it is also a flying boat. And I mean, that's a pretty good description of what it is. A flying freaking boat. Don't go into the water. Please don't dip your snout into the water. What are you doing? I like the fact that it takes 8 freaking propellers to fly this thing, but then again, it is also really big, and as the creator said, incredibly heavy. So let's check out some of these agile stunts, because actually I was at the 1,000 feet. That is the true stuntiness test limit. So let's see here, and the loop is doing pretty good. I'm still kind of afraid that we're gonna crash into the water just because of the speed that we're gonna pick up, but I feel like we're doing okay here. And nope, no crashing into the water today. So we are still within the height there, so let me just try to roll this thing. Okay, this may be a different story. Not as easy as... Yeah, I can already see it going down. We didn't even do 3/4 of it, and we're already dead. Now, I don't think that I've landed in water before, actually, which is kind of interesting. So let's see here how that goes. And we're coming in with not a whole lot of speed, and actually we're losing speed the more we're going down, which is... interesting, I gotta say. I've never really experienced that before. So let's go here. Very, very steady. Very, very easy landing so far. Except that is more easier said than done. There we go. I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, so the flying bird, it's really, really heavy, sadly not truly stunty, and I guess that's why. And this one here is pretty interesting. This one is called the stunt plane, so obviously there is some form of expectation of true stuntiness, so I'm gonna see if this one really is. So this one actually responds really, really fast to the controls that you are giving it to, and I think that we also have... Wait, that's in here, isn't it? So we have camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. There we go. This should be interesting in true stuntiness tests. So any roll, whether or not we're at the actual altitude that we're supposed to be, is incredibly crazy with this. Oh, and we already are at the altitude, but you know what? I don't think we need to... Whoa, prove the roll. Jesus Christ, this is hard to control. Alright, you know what? Just for good measure, we are at the required altitude, so let's just do the loop first. And then the roll after, because I still want to do it within the actual perimeters. I feel like this one is scooting greatly out of control. Is that the case? Well, not so much. I just gotta learn how to control it correctly. Alright, so let's get to 1,000 feet, and we are almost there. This one is really, really snappy in terms of controls. And there we go, so roll again. We're on the roll again. Yay. Alright, so the post-stall maneuvers, I'm gonna try to at least put off the engine here. So let's see what happens once we stall. Let's see, does it actually catch the air itself and correct itself? Because it's turning around here, which is something interesting to me, because none of the other planes really do that. And there we go. I feel like that is what's saving it from actually stalling. Pretty interesting. Of course, it was only a matter of time before someone actually made a seagull. But this is not just any seagull. This is a pooping seagull. And it also has a giant frickin' machine gun on the front, which is awesome. So the creator said on the page that this is the newest kind of drone technology, where you actually just kind of disguise a drone as a bird. Because why not? I need to put the VTOL slider down, and then I gotta get the action groups up, and then we hopefully should be able to bomb the living crap out of these guys. So now, fire bombs! Fire all of the bombs. Please hit something. Nothing! Well, I got something, but I didn't hit the house. Actually, I kind of wonder what happens if we drop it right here. So, okay, so it still flies out, so that's pretty interesting. So I'm just gonna correct the bird and go into the true stuntiness test. Alright, so here we are within the actual strict height. Oh, there's no problems with the loop, and I would imagine it doesn't have any trouble with... Okay, so that's initiated just a little bit too far, or a little bit too late, so we actually got over, what is it, 1,400 feet? So I kind of want to get it below the actual strict height again, but still, I feel like this has, yeah, absolutely no problems with the roll, which is awesome. Okay, so here we are coming in. Not hot, we're just coming in, which is interesting. This is the first time that I'm not about to crash my vehicle or my plane whenever I'm going into the runway here. So there we go. Just very steadily. Yes, please land. Oh, hell to the yes. It looks so derpy, I gotta say. Whoa, what happening? What's happening here? What why? Okay. I guess you're gonna do what you gotta do. And next up, we're going away from the planes and actually checking out a little vehicle here, which is kind of nice. So this one looked really interesting because of all the suspension out here, and it looks to me that it's actually wibbling a little bit, so it should be an actual suspension system rather than just being there for cosmetics only. And what better place to actually check it out than the off-road terrain of this map here. So what I want to do is go up there because there's a giant hill, and then maybe get up to the pyramids over there. Alright, so here we go, up onto the hill. This is not the true stuntiness test. This is just a, well, suspension test. Whoa! I don't think that was supposed to happen at all. So there's not much else to this one, I gotta say. But, however, you can sort of lift it up with a cage and everything. We're about to hit the water. I gotta get the hell out of there. That was not a part of my plan. So once you go up, you basically lift the vehicle up, and then once you put it to the halfway point again, then it basically goes back to default. So down, I don't know if that has anything to do with an increase of speed, but it said something like that on the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to the midway point and take a little look at the acceleration here. Yeah, so 9 seconds from 20 to 100, because that is sort of the way that I was measuring it, because it was already driving. So let's see here, and I don't know, I mean, it seems to me that it's a little bit faster, but then again, I'm not too sure about that. What the hell is that out there? Is that just foliage? I'm hoping that's foliage. Yeah, that's foliage. So just to check this out, can we actually run into it and right past it? Yes, yes we can. Physics don't apply here. And next up we have this, which is the Andromeda VTOL, I believe. So let's see here. Okay, right, there we go, there we go. This is very unstable, at least, but, well, then again, this is my skill making it unstable. This is not the actual creation that's unstable. Okay, once again, my skill is fucking it up here. I think, yeah. See, I believe you're just gonna actually be very gentle with it here, and the creator said that the stable upwards flight of the VTOL would work best somewhere around 60 to 70%. I feel like it's working best at 100 because, well, it's not fucking me over, and now we can actually begin to go forwards, I hope. So it may not be the fastest around, but it's definitely stable and really cool looking. Are we going down? I am almost going down, I think. Okay, I could just save it there before I was crashing into the hill. Good on me. See, we have some guns on this thing. What else do we have? Is there anything else? We have air to air, air to ground. We have the rocket pod, so yay! Amazing. But, of course, the real test comes into the form of true stuntiness. So let's see here. I actually just kind of want to bring it down, which is interesting because I'm having trouble bringing it down, so yay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm having my doubts if this is truly stunty. Also, it's tilting like crazy, and once again, I cannot help it here. Like, I cannot correct it in any way. However, it does seem to do pretty good. Why are we flipping out now? Okay, now it's uncontrollable. I can't stop it. There we go. Kind of. Cool either way. We're about to crash into the ground. Let's just, yeah. I kind of saw that one coming. And the next one is apparently a really speedy devil here, so I'm going to try to take off with it. And yes, we can retract the landing gear. So there we go. And one detail that I really like here, which you can obviously also see, is this little engine here that's basically rotating the foliage pieces around it. This is amazing design. However, once you press Action Group 1... nothing happens! Yay! Okay, so I'm an idiot. Yes, something does happen. Now we're at roughly 1300% speed, so, or, well, miles per hour. That's not percentage of speed, but now I'm pressing 1, and you can actually push this baby to a lot of speed. So let's try that out here, and let's see what the max actually is. Someone said Mach 3 plus, and I'm not sure what that means, because then again, I'm a dumb fuck when it comes to these things. However, it does seem to slow down now, even though the action group is still activated, and there's no other things. No, but hey, still pretty fast either way. So true stuntiness test with this is going to be snappy. There we go, there it is. Alright, so let's just go all the way around. Please don't hit anything. This is super fast. You'll see what I mean once I go into the roll, which is right about now. There we go. Okay. I couldn't even pull it up. I thought it was upside down, but yeah, it also was upside down. I thought it was upside up. Landing gear is extended, and all we gotta do is keep it horizontally stable and not come in with a blast like that. But, well, I guess I didn't lose anything, other than the one thing that is, okay, basically keeping me stable within the air. So, why did we take off again? Okay, here we go. So let's just go down there. Please stay on the ground. Please stay on the ground. Why do you not want to stay on the ground? Okay, seriously? All right, there we go. Come on. You know what? This is good enough. Even though things fell off, this is good enough. And of course, someone made a flying beer mug, which is pretty damn interesting. Now, alcohol and flying, that doesn't really mix too well. And put the true stunts in his test within that, I mean, that's bound to be a pretty disastrous combination. However, we are getting dangerously close to the water and also to the, yes, the height there. So between 1,000 feet and 1,200 feet is sort of where I want to start to initiate the test. And I also just want to get my landing gear in. So here we go, and this is the other part. I'm amazed that nothing spills out of it. Yay, there we go. We are almost done with the loop. Just to make it official, there we go. And of course the roll as well. I mean, it's having a bit easier time with the actual roll. All right, here we go. We are now coming in, and it's going to be a little bit crazy because there's only landing gear on the bottom of the mug. There's nothing else to sort of act as a safety catch up here, like on the actual tail. So a little bit more speed, maybe that would do wonders for this landing. Otherwise, I'm never going to land at all. And kill the speed, and then hopefully not kill myself. Oh, ooh, that is super stable. Okay, so just please stay there. I'm gonna try to break this plane or this beer or whatever the hell. Just stop it. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. You know what? I'm gonna take this as a landing. That was awesome. So guys, this is gonna have to do it for Simple Planes for this round. And just because your machine or your vehicle is not in here, once again, doesn't mean that I haven't seen it and that I'm not going to try it out in a later video. I can only fit so much into one video. And now I've actually multiple pages of suggestions, which is awesome. That's really awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. So thank you so much. Also for making these vehicles for me, because that means you care about the series in general. But yeah, until next time, thank you everyone so much for tuning into some more Simple Planes. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.